Good morning, students. So let's study the next letter, the new letter, that is letter D. Okay, so this is big D and this is small d. So first of all, let's read these words. So we have D for duck, D for duck, D for dice. Okay, what is this? This is D for dice, D for donkey, D for donkey. Then we have D for dog, D for dog, D for drum, D for dot, D for dish, D for den, D for doll, D for daddy, and D for dolphin. Okay, so if you see, there are so many words, there are so many things that starts with the letter D. So we have duck, dice, donkey, dog, drum, dot, dish, den, doll, daddy, and dolphin. Okay, now let's practice writing the letter D. So we also have D for dragon, D for dolphin, and D for doctor. Okay, so let's do the tracing first with the hands. So we have a standing line and then a curve line. So this makes what? This makes a D. So we have one standing line and then we have to do a curve like this. So this completes and it makes what? It makes capital D. Now what about small d? So for the small d, what you will do? You will make a small curve and then from this, once the curve is done, you will take it up and then you will take it down. So it is going to be a curve and then a standing line. Okay, a curve, take this up and then do a standing line. A curve, complete this. It's a kind of do a small a, take it up. Okay, take it up and then do a standing line. Okay, so this makes your D. So let's practice with I am doing it with pencil. You all have to use crayons over here. So see, we are going to do first what? A standing line. ठीक है, एक standing line किया and then we are going to join the standing line by a curve. So what we did, we made a standing line and then we joined it with the help of a curve. So this is what? This is D. Now for the small d, what you will do, you will make first a, small a, आप सबको पता है ऐसे करते हो, right? But what you will do now, you will take this up and then you will take it down. So this is going to be your D. So let's practice it again. So it will be like this. Take it up and then do it D. I am unable to write it properly since in one hand I am holding the mobile for the recording. So let's do the practice on the four lines, that is the red and blue lines pattern. So let's do it. So see, first of all you are going to do a standing line. So the standing line will be from red line to blue line. So that is one standing line and then you have to do a curve like this. So it is very simple. This is what? This makes your big D, that is capital D. Let's do it again. A standing line and then a curve. A standing line and then a curve. A standing line and then a curve. This is what? This is D, that is capital D, big D. Okay, a standing line and then a curve. Okay, this is what? This is D. Then we have small d. So how you will write small d? So see, for the small d, how you write a, आप छोटा a लिखते हो ना, you write a like this. But what you will do, you will take this up till the red line and then you will come down. So this becomes a D. So you are going to do first A, but you will take this up and then you will take it down. So this is D. Okay, understood everyone? This is what? This is D. So let's do it again. So we are going to make a small a first, take this up and then take it down. So this is what? A curve, take it up and then take it down. It is very simple. So this is what? This is your small d. Okay, so we will do first a letter A, small letter A, take this up and then take this down. So this makes your D. Okay, so you need to write page number 38. Complete this practice over here. Now over here again we have to write the letter D. So write the first letter of each object and say the word. So what we will do over here is that half of the part we will write with capital D and half we will write with small d, so that dono practice ho jayega. So we have D for dog. So what I am doing over here, I am writing capital D, but you can write small d also. Just for practicing I am doing, okay, this is what D. So we have D for dog, then we have D for drum, right? Then we have D for duck. Duck starts with what? It starts with D. That is duck. So we have dog, drum, duck. Why I am telling D? Because the sound of D is D. So dog, drum, duck. Then we have D for den. So what I am doing in the half part, I am going to write small d. So small d we have already checked how we do it. So this is D for den. Then we have D for doll, and then we have D for doctor. So the sound of this D is also D. So it is D for den, D for doll, and D for doctor. So what we have done, we have written half part in capital D and half part in small d. Okay, so even you can do the same thing. Now what we have to do over here is that think of the words that begins, okay, draw a picture of it and color it. So this part is going to be as a homework. You all can refer these words, okay, you all can refer these pictures, and the pictures that you find it simple to draw, you have to draw them. Okay, so I want you to complete page number 38, 39 and 40, and also do the reading of page number 37, that is D. Okay, thank you.